mechanic in the El Camino trade, I guess, that went down. So as you saw, we had to swap out the block and crank again on our Civic. Basically, the bearing ate itself. It started to get like a small knock noise, but it was big enough that I didn't like it. So, yeah, you guys saw that in the last video. After it was running and driving again, I just pretty much didn't touch the car, and I was down about it. Somebody offered to trade their LS swapped El Camino for a turbo Honda, so I figured, well, why not? Let's try it out. Worst that could happen is they say no. So hit him up. He said, yeah, he liked it. He was 2 states away. I'm in Florida. He was in North Carolina. We met up in Georgia because it was about the halfway mark from where we both were, and that's that. You guys saw what happened there. We both liked the cars. I started it up. It didn't make any weird sounds. It drove great. I drove it around the parking lot for him. Everything was great. He started up the El Camino, but it didn't have any belts. It misfired. It ran terribly. Open header. I'll post up a video of after I got it started back up here. I got it. It was just out of gas. That's all it was. Woo. I'm happy as fuck. So fucking happy. Oh my god. Okay. We're getting places now. And yeah, so basically picked up the El Camino. I needed to get a running and driving daily again because I had sold the X5. The X5 I sold because we were gonna get a house, but the housing market around here is so terrible right now. We put in offers $20,000 over asking price and still got outbid like the same day the house went on the market. So it's pretty bad around here, y'all. Little boost noises for you. Testing out the G. But yeah, so picked up the El Camino. I needed a running daily driver since I got rid of the X5. We ended up not getting another house. We ended up just kind of re-leasing where we are. So it's cheap enough. We have a big enough area. We don't really mind it. It's pretty cool. I've been here for a few years. All my stuff is still here, so I don't have to move it all. So there's that. But yeah, we got our El Camino. I brought it to my buddy's shop because they specialize in LS's, and it already had the Holly Terminator installed on there, so he does good tuning with those. So I brought it over to him, had him do a little quick exhaust out the sides, as well as just some miscellaneous stuff. I already got a belt for it. I got it tensioned on there, found the right size I needed, got the right tensioner on it, all that fun stuff. So had it for the most part. Brought it to him. He got it running significantly better. I'll put a video right here. So we're out here driving the El Camino. Finally, sounding good. Woo! Need to get the Dakota digital dash going so I could actually use these gauges, but we driving. It's tuned. It's running significantly better. I'm so fucking happy, guys. third and fourth gear first and second gear, which was no problem because it still had the factory 241 gears, so I could cruise in second gear at like 60 miles an hour, still at like 3,000 to 3,200 RPM, somewhere in there, and it was no problem at all. However, after a time, the rear main seal that was already leaking started leaking really bad, like to the point where it was pouring out oil. And so I picked up a transmission, I got a rear main seal, and I was getting ready to do it all, and I got to the point where I was like, you know what, let me just kind of post it up and see what I get offered. So I posted the car up for sale, and it ended up selling as is, with me not having to do anything. I just included the parts because I had them, may as well include them. I fought for a week actually with the transmission that I bought because I came off of a V6 Trailblazer and the bell housings are different, and the bell housing bolts that GM uses on those things are freaking insane. Like, they are stuck in there, man. So I'll post up some pictures, I guess, and maybe some clips of me fighting with that, but yeah, that was not fun. Anyway, so once we got that all done, the transmission, bell housing all on, like I said, I ended up just selling the El Camino. Crazy thing. That was just Citizen Patrol. Crazy thing is that the El Camino is actually going to Stockholm, Sweden. Like, of all places, it's getting shipped out, going to Sweden, because in Sweden, I guess LS swaps just became pretty popular within the last couple of years, and the El Caminos are, well, really rare. Of course, they're rare in the States. Of course, they're going to be rare anywhere else, and it's an American car. So that's pretty cool. As soon as I got the cash from that, I ran out. I had already had plans prearranged to come look at this G, and so here we are. We got the G. So that's the story we have for now. I think next time we'll elaborate more on the G and the 350Z build, because I do have some more catching up to do on that. But yeah, so now you guys are caught up basically on the Civic and the LS swapped El Camino, which again, I apologize for. I didn't have any content out for it, but I was just going through a lot. I kind of recorded clips here and there. I was feeling lazy on the whole editing thing and just didn't get around to it. But so yeah, hopefully you guys can bear with me. I know a lot of you guys were subscribed for the aged content. We still have H22s, guys. Like, we still have Honda parts. We have a lot of stuff, and honestly, the H might be coming out of that Accord really soon. I know people have been hitting me up for the shell because it is really clean. It's a nice four-door shell, so I'm thinking I might just take the H22, the whole swap out of that, and rebuild a couple H22s I have in the garage, so I have a few backups and stuff. We have the transmission on the actual Accord as well, so that's ready to go.